over the world, mental health issues affect 1 out of 10 people. At some point in our lives, we are affected by these overwhelming feelings, and its link to suicide is well documented. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I am Porfiria S. Moralan from the University of the Immaculate Conception, Davao City, Philippines. As a professor, I came across with students and acquaintances who showed symptoms of mental health issues. Using the premise what's psychological is biological, I would like to dedicate this material in presenting how exercise can be an excellent link to mental health. Exercise involves voluntary movements. This is when a person chooses to move parts of his body at a rate dependent on his muscular endurance or stamina. Studies linking exercise and mental health are also well documented. However, some factors hinder this linkage to create sustainable effort to combat mental health disorders. Our young adults are confronted with so many things. They feel, they see, and hear a lot from their world. And their inability to screen out what really matters create an overwhelming feelings. And this lead them to feel stuck in the middle of nowhere. While wanting to be more of themselves, their physical nature stays sedentary. While they envision themselves to be somewhere else, their body stays on the couch. Seemingly, as sedentary life increases, so does the mental health issues. And this happens globally. I am a physical education teacher for 20 years. And engaging our students to exercise is a constant challenge. Multiple factors hinder our young adults to participate in a consistent effort to exercise. They rather stay with their smartphones than move their muscles. You may ask, what can be done? Well, I have 3 ideas to propose. Number 1, teacher preparation. Teacher preparation should include subjects for movement education. Our children sit a lot in schools these days, an average of 6 hours in a day. And this is predicted to increase because of the pandemic and the distance learning mode. Our future teachers need to understand that their movement experiences promotes physical activity while teaching the content of the respective subjects. These physical activity experiences will have a lasting impact to the health of our young people. Number 2, time allotment for physical education. Regular physical activity should be supported by the main stakeholders of the educational system. This can be done by increasing the number of minutes physical education is given to our children. Instead of giving it 1 hour per week, I suggest that it will be given 45 to 1 hour 3 times a week. In this way, our school children accumulates at least 150 minutes of physical activity compliant to the World Health Organization and the Center for Disease and Control's recommendation. And physical activities should be managed by a licensed physical education teacher. Number 3, adherence to exercise. In the book Psychology of Physical Activity written by Stuart Liddell, he pointed out one of the critical factors why people engage into exercise. It is if they enjoy during and after the physical activity. Hence, our exercise experiences for our students should be designed for them to develop that adherence. However, we have to look into some factors. Number 1 is the predisposition of our young adults. Are they thinking that exercise is really good for them? Are they confident in executing the movement skills? Or do they enjoy doing it? Number 2 is the enabling factor. Do they know how to design their activity program? Do they have space? Or do they have equipments for them to enjoy the movement experiences? And number 3, the reinforcing factor. This is where the family and the community come in. Are they supportive of the participation of our young adults to exercise? Among the 3 ideas I presented, the last one is the most challenging but the most compelling one. Our young adults' adherence to exercise can do a lot of good things for their mental health. Just a single bout of exercise can do wonders for their brain. When they move their muscles voluntarily, growth hormones are released into the bloodstream, reach the brain, and help grow new neurons. It also increases the production of neurotransmitters such as dopamine, serotonin, and norepinephrine. These neurotransmitters are strong influencers in the mental behaviors by regulating the flow of information, fine-tuning the overall balance of the chemicals in the brain. This is where the statement, what's psychological is biological, is rooted to, meaning the body and the mind connection. Dr. John Rite, in his book, Spark, The Revolutionary New Science of Exercise and the Brain, states that exercise is a fertilizer of the brain. It can make the brain regulate body functions more effectively, leading one to live a productive and happy life. Physical education is a fertile ground for our students to learn movement experiences or movement essentials. We may have failed to use the data presented by psychology and neuroscience, but it's never too late. We at the College of Teacher Education of the University of the Immaculate Conception is one in our understanding and effort to help our students develop strong mental health. Driven by our passion to make a difference in the lives of our students, we face a challenge, forge on, and help our students combat mental health disorders. This is Porfiria S. Coralan, University of the Immaculate Conception, Davao City, Philippines. Thank you and God bless us all.